Yo!
Let's go.
Got him!
Oh wow, that tastes so good.
This is my baby!
We got lunch. I'm Zachary Fowler, and you're watching Fowler's Makery and Mischief. This is a water buffalo. They can get up to 1,200 pounds. And this is Keith Warren, and he has a 50 caliber air rifle. The Seneca Dragon Claw. He used it to take down this water buffalo on one of his hunts. People always ask me why I use an air rifle. Well, this is why. It's so darn cool. In fact, I thought it was so cool I got one for our 30-day survival challenge in Texas. Unfortunately, it didn't come until 2 weeks into our adventure, but it did come. Oh, I hear the drone. You hear that?
Oh yeah. Alright, thank you!
I got my air rifle. Wow, that's heavy. I can't believe that drone brought this in. I am so excited. I hope you are too. This is my 50 caliber Dragon Claw air rifle and the arrows and all of the stuff that this entails. Let's open it up. Whoa, first thing I grabbed right there. Boom, the air rifle. I think I'm gonna save that for last to open that last. Let's get the all the stuff goodies out first. What's this one? Arrows. The air bolts for the air rifle. This is the rifle that I'm gonna open in a minute. And these are the arrows. Let's see what we got. Now, these can be shot from the air rifle. And as you can see, they have a big fat end on them. They take a regular arrowhead. There's a practice tip on them now. And there's the feathers. And they have a gasketed end here that goes in. This is a 50 caliber diameter there and there to go into the rifle. I think I'm gonna try and use this to get a deer and a turkey with, instead of just the slugs. What else is in here? Ooh, bipod, 12.7 inches tall. It looks like all this rifle is gonna weigh an awful lot by the time I get all this stuff bolted to it. And the reason I picked this air rifle, not just because it's a 50 caliber air rifle and it's completely sick, is it can be pumped up with a bicycle pump. Not just any bicycle pump, but a special air rifle pump. So there's this hardcore, heavy duty pump. So as a survival tool and a survival rifle, you could have your shot with you. You could even have a small hand mold, make your own shot balls, and pump this thing till you're blue in the face and keep shooting stuff and getting game. And the arrows, obviously, if they take enough abuse, are gonna die. But you could have this at a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, and as long as the parts didn't fail, you'd have this rifle for a long time. All right, and the moment you've all been waiting for, let's open up the air rifle. How do I get into this bad boy? There we go. 50 caliber air rifle. Whew, look at that. Look at that. It's got two barrels here that are two tanks here for the air. And there's the gauge on the bottom. cocking lever. And you have two lever spots where you pull it back, and you got your low and then your high speed or whatever, higher range rounds, safety, and beautiful wood stock. Look at the color on that wood. Nice little engraved grip. Little Seneca logo. Dragon Claw 50 caliber air rifle. There's the patented loading chamber right there. You stick your round into there, bring that back, slug in there, close the breech. Target is right there. Let's see what I can do. First shot with my 50 caliber air rifle. Holy cow! Woo! That is amazing. That was really loud. I wasn't expecting it to be nearly that loud, but not painful to your ears. Like, I don't feel like I need ear protection. Way low. Let's see what I got for air. It's still in the green. I'm gonna try again. Here we go, shot number 2. That's closer. That's a lot closer. Alright, just took some more practice shots after last night's jam. I wanted to make sure that everything is working good, and I made some shorter range shots to see what that would be like on a stump. That was hard mesquite. That stuff is the hardest. I mean, it's like you could barely even carve into that. It is so hard. And now I changed the profile and the scope to the arrow settings, and I'll give a shot at the arrow archery target there. Small. Yep, I'd say that's still sighted in. Good to go. Safe to hunt. Now that I had it all sighted in, I felt pretty comfortable with the gun. I decided it's time to go to bed and go hunting in the morning.
It's 5:30. I don't want to get out of bed, but nobody's ever gotten a deer or got a turkey while staying in bed.
Oh, these titles are like reverse Star Wars, Doc.
And into the grayish, brownish world of the early 80s.
Queef! Ka-ching!
Bang!
Bang! Bang! Bang! Bang! Bang!
Oh, God!
You know, I could totally binge watch this guy. Not the right sound.
Oh, I could have been a clown.
They should have called it sadder things.
Damn right, I'm the fairest of them all. I've never been so happy to see someone finish getting dressed.
Yeah.
Whoosh! Kukush! Choo! Skunk! Skoink! Queef! Ka-ching!
I can't tell if the set decorator didn't show up for work or is a genius.
Is that a mashed potato sculpture or oh.
You know those fold out, right?
Alright, and I'm off. And Chris, he's still asleep. Alright, time to lock and load. This thing comes with a reloader for the arrows, but the butt of the knife works just fine. Scope on. Good to go. Make the rest of our way down in here. I've already seen a lot of little deer running and jumping and stuff and doing their thing over the fence onto the neighbors. But I feel like I should have left like even 30 minutes earlier. I don't know. It's a long walk down here. And I've seen a lot of deer already just running away from me a little further up. But this is where they were walking through feeding last night, so hopefully I get a chance here. I hear turkeys. I hear turkeys over there too. And turkeys over there. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Turkey in my big brown shoe. I love turkey at Thanksgiving. I got a good feeling about this morning. Lord bless my hunt. Help me get a turkey and a deer right after. See if I can't disguise the camera like an old woman with the schmog. Maybe that'll help a little. There we go. It's not as bad. Jeez, I don't know how I missed that, if I missed it. Over here, but that looked like it ran off pretty easily. Like I didn't even wing it. I know why I missed. I wouldn't have missed if I had the right settings on the scope. Because I heard the turkeys coming in, I pulled the arrow out and I put in a slug, and I wanted to get a turkey with a bullet from the air, and I didn't change the settings on the scope. I have two different settings. One for arrows that works at low power, and one for slugs at high power. And so basically I just sent that shot just like sailing over his head without even hitting him, even though I was aimed in on him. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. I finally get a chance at a turkey. It's not over yet though. It's all an opportunity to learn. It's like the whole recording things and filming all this stuff all the time. So many times at the beginning, and even still now to this day, sometimes I forget to hit record and I do something and then it's not recorded. So it's like that. Now that I made a mistake like that, I will be very conscious of where my settings are. It's like that's what you get when I almost feel like that's what you get when you get a multi-tool. You got many options, but none of them are all perfect. It's better to have one tool that does one thing really well than a really cool tool that does multiple things more often than not. We'll get this figured out. I'll get my turkey, get my deer. This has to be one of the most beautiful spots on the property. And it's, what a treat coming down here and having a spot like this. Oh, I have always wanted to live on a river or a place with a river or a stream or a lake. Wow, and it's clear. It's been muddy since we got here. What a gorgeous location. Well, that was lucky. I'm glad I came back to this exact spot tonight. There's my journal sitting here. Yesterday when we heard the bell ring for the catfish, I went and ran off over the hill, left it here and came back for my pack. Never came back for this. That would have been a bummer. Yeah, did my pen too. Boy, I was really excited about that catfish. I'm running a little late even, and not a single sign of the turkeys. I tell you, just when you think you got things figured out, you find there's something new going on. Like those gar, they were all down there, water rose, things changed. They haven't been just playing around on the top of the water like that again. And now the turkeys coming through here every night, every evening, in like tens of the thousands. Maybe not tens of thousands, but you know what I mean. And now, usually by now, there would be like way off over there somewhere. And then I go down and fish, and then they'd come traipsing through here. Early bird gets the worm though, is what I've been told. So it might just be my fault for not getting out of bed early in the morning. I better start acting like a real hunter. Lower my voice. Talk in a whisper. I believe I'm in the right spot too, because the wind is coming at me.
Dear Diary, I wonder if they'll ever make a final season of The Walking Dead. I hope they do. I can't stand the show anymore. And yet, I still tune in to see if they're all still alive. And despite the fact that every time one of their party is bit, they let them turn and bite one more person, there's still enough cast members to have a show.
Back to me, but I think it's already getting late, and so they're starting to fly up into the trees. I thought I heard a bunch of noise just over there, and then I heard some more over there, so they might be crossing over, and they didn't come through here as close as they sometimes do. I think I'm gonna go up and sneak down this corner a little bit and poke out and see if they're coming across the pathway. There they are, they're over there somewhere. Alright, maybe I can get close enough. It's worth a try. Missed my chance, I think, for the day.
Although I may have missed my chance earlier, I did find something when the sun went down.
All right. Rabbit with a 50 cal. All right. Let's see if we can't get him here. Have to climb into the bushes to get him. Put the gun down. Let's see what's the best way in here. Look at that. Oh, beautiful shot, beautiful rabbit. Got him right through the upper, right through the neck here. We got ourselves a rabbit. Beautiful rabbit. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lord, for something besides raccoon. Thank you, Lord. Woohoo, gotta dress this guy out. All right, rabbit will make a delicious change to our diet. Not a lot of fat on it, but fortunately we got that raccoon with tons of fat, so that'll be interesting. Make a good meal, a good different meal. Nothing like a little of the lean meat for a little bit of a snack. I'm not gonna show you what I'm doing here because, well, we'll get demonetized if I show you too much. But if you want to see how to dress out a rabbit, you can see how I've done it in the past on the video link up here. Catch and Cook the Easter Bunny, where I did up a rabbit for Easter dinner. So check that out. I'm gonna do this guy up and enjoy. Let's have some fried up rabbit in raccoon fat. That should be really delicious. Probably be a little on the chewy side, but right now I don't care. I just want something different. Catfish was good for 2 meals in a row. Variety is the spice of life and all that. Oh yeah. Whew, that knife's sharp. That's nice. Really not a lot there on this little rabbit all dressed out, but it'll make a tasty little meal. So I took and I got some of this broth here from the raccoon stew. I'm just gonna get him right into there and we'll stew him right up for some dinner. Have something different. So we got all that, like a ½ an inch of raccoon fat stew water on top, and the rabbit, get him in there and get him on cooking. That'll make a tasty little meal. Let's see, how'd we do? Of course we know because I already peeked before I wouldn't have pulled it off the fire.
Now, you guys may laugh at me or watching at home, or giggle a little bit, but this actually be my first time ever having rabbit. So I'm very, very excited to be able to get a taste and see what it tastes like. I'm sure it doesn't taste too much different than chicken or anything else we've had out here.
Alright, that's mine. You can have the broth. No, just kidding. Let me have your fork and I'll see if we can't pull it apart. Since your first rabbit, I'm giving you the downside, because the downside that's in the soup is always the most tender.
I appreciate it.
And you get the tail.
Save the neck for me.
Oh, sorry.
Diving in the first bite. Ooh, this is like all meat right here.
Put a little sauce in mine just so it doesn't cool off too quickly.
Yeah. It's chicken.
Yeah, what'd you think it was gonna taste like?
No clue. The Matrix was correct. Chicken tastes like everything. They couldn't figure out what to make chicken taste like, so they made chicken taste like everything. It's really good.
Maybe not all that attractive on camera in the dark and all, but
It's attractive.
oh,
There's a joke in there I'm not gonna say.
it's attractive in your mouth. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That hits the spot. Like not being raccoon. Not to knock the raccoon, but after 2 weeks of it and crawfish, the rabbit was a nice reprieve. But there's still one more day, so I better get out there and get on it, see if we can't get that turkey or deer. Oh, that comes out pretty easily. I was wondering how that would go. I don't want to use that. I want to use a slug for the turkey. but I can bring it with me. And should I get a chance at a deer, I did want to get a deer with the air bolt. I think that would work a lot better. Make things go quicker. So, what have I got here? I'm down a little bit. I should probably throw 100 pumps on her. It wouldn't hurt. I shot that rabbit last night, and the rabbit the day before, and some practice shots, and shoot some stumps. Whew, 50. A little snack before I head out hunting. Oh yeah, some rabbit stew. Shh, don't anybody tell Chris I'm eating right out of the pot. Actually, whoa, just falling apart. Beautiful rabbit from yesterday's. A little more adobo, get it just right. Woo-hoo. Everything a growing boy needs. The Ever Stew is now got a little bit of everything in it. We got some crawdad bodies. We got some rabbit. We got some raccoon. You never know what you're gonna find in the Ever Stew. It's just a little bit of everything. Get it? Ever Stew, everything. Some fat. The rabbit is very lean. So this fat from the raccoon with the rabbit. It's like having a little blob of butter with it. Very good. Time to go hunting. Alright, she's full. Safety's on. Let's go. Oh, there goes another deer. Walking down to do some hunting. Feels like it's a lot later than it is. I mean, it is pretty late, but it's so dark out all day. And it was just starting to have all like glimmers of sun this morning. So, whatever. That's weather for you. Around the corner and see if there's something there. Spike horn. Oh, a couple of them having a tussle. They're a ways over there. I can hear one over here blowing because the wind is coming right at me. So if they're coming down this way, I'm okay. But whatever one is over here is pretty startled, so he's going shh, shh. I was gonna use a slug, but since I don't see any turkeys and the deer are all over the place, maybe I'll take a deer with the air bolt. Alright, this just blows. I'm sitting here getting mildly wetter and wetter as this light misty rain stuff comes in. I don't know if it's gonna keep going or either way, if it keeps up like this, I'll be soaked in an hour. I think I'm gonna trudge my way back slowly. See if I can't surprise something and get a shot. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. At least that way it gets me headed towards back. Too small. Too small.
Gotta have a 12-inch spread. Too small. If they got antlers, it's gotta have a 12-inch spread or 13-inch spread. Yeah, 13, I think. That was not there. Although I never saw a big enough buck to shoot, I did learn a lot about the 50 caliber air rifle. And when I got home, I thought we'd do a little bit of a different hunt, and I took the kids on a Christmas tree hunt. All right. You got it? Come on, girls.
Whoa.
Over the little stream.
This looks pretty.
Here, give me your hand. Come here, little monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah. We found one?
yeah.
Where? Show me. Which one's your favorite? See if we can't find the perfect spruce. Of course, the thicker it is, it means the more shots it's going to take to fell it. They didn't bring a saw, just the 50 caliber air rifle. I kind of like this one. It's a little Charlie Brownish, little lights and tinsel makes her what she ain't. What do you guys think?
Shoot it, Dad. Shoot it, Dad. Shoot it, Dad.
X marks the spot. Let's cut it down. Come on, we gotta get back. Everybody's gotta get back. Woo! Get it? Yep. Sweet. Again. All right, one shot in. How many shots do you think it takes to get the center of this Tootsie Roll? With the 50? 3?
Yeah.
You think I could do this in 3? 12. Oh, I can hear the difference in the amount of power that I heard it too. We need to pump her up. Alrighty. To 13 full power shots takes 280 pumps.
Oh yeah, those are good.
They get harder as they go too.
Yeah.
It's easy to get to 200. And while he's doing that, let's check a carnage report, see how far we got to go. Woo! All hitting right in that X pretty darn good. Let's say another 10 shots. We'll have this baby knocked down. I got some hollow points, let's see how they do. Just 100 more to go.
Oh no.
Come on. 270 is gonna have to do. There we go. I got 5 of these hollow points. Kids are getting restless. Don't got much time left. I gotta make these count and take her down so we can get home to the hot chocolate, the promised hot chocolate. Oh, we did it! Woo!
And now can we go home?
You ready to go home for hot chocolate now? We got our tree. Let's go get it. Oh, look at that. Woo-hoo.
That's awesome.
There we go. That was all that was hanging on, was the teeniest piece of bark. Oh, we got one of the slugs here.
Ew.
Reusable.
Look at, oh my goodness.
That's one tough tree.
Look at that slug. Look at how that flattened out. Now that is a powerful 50 caliber air rifle.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Come on, let's go.
Hard work.
It's a lot of work, a lot of hard work. I don't know how many shots that was, but that was pretty good. I think that was, I don't know, 15. I'll put the right here, exactly how many shots it was. 15 or 20. Time to go home and decorate. There we go. Oh, we did it. Merry Christmas from the Fowler family. With Christmas out of the way and a chance to go to Hawaii, Greg Ovens and I packed up and met down on the Big Island for a little bit more adventure and a chance at something bigger. I brought the Seneca Dragon Claw to see what we can do. All right, I think we're at our destination, unless we're at some random person's house that weren't supposed to be here. Mike?
What's up, man? Mike.
All right, we got the right place.
Yeah.
Look at you, surfer, huh?
Yeah, doing some ding repair.
Oh, nice. Well, we got here kind of late. It's already 1, so better get right on it. Gonna get the air rifle sighted in. That is a pump. Let's see how well she traveled in this $10 case from Walmart. It's got 0 pounds in it now, so we gotta do a lot of pumping. Should have brought the tank and just popped it on there. This is gonna take somewhere around like 700 pumps to get her full, and then 100 pumps for every 7 shots. This is gonna be a beast. All right, got it half cocked because it takes so much more pumping to go full cocked, and it's an arrow, so I just got to get to the exact spot on the target I want to hit, and the arrow will do the rest. It's gonna already be moving it really fast, probably around 850 feet per second. So how fast is a crossbow shoot? We'll put it right here. It's fast, so usually this thing will even blast right through a crossbow target at low power. All right, let's try it out. Phew. I got 3 arrows, so if these start punching through and I lose all my fletchings, we're gonna have to sight this in one shot and be happy with it. All right, dead on the turkey, and that will hopefully stop somewhere in the rest of them.
Right through.
I think it did.
Huh?
I think it went high over the turkey's back.
Oh. Pretty powerful.
I think that thing just went through the turkey and through the woods and somewhere past Grandma's house. Or, hard to tell. I think it went over the turkey's back. That's just like, I'm not even gonna look for it out there. Moved the targets up 10 feet, and moved myself up 10 feet. All right, that hit him pretty dead on. Was that right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's down there at the bottom. Well, I did aim kind of the lower end of it, but that's not the low I was.
No, that's pretty low already.
So maybe I was wrong about the first one.
Yeah, she's bent. How many arrows you got?
Hopefully enough. Oh, there we go. Straighten her up. Clearly, I adjusted it in the wrong direction. Looking at where I shot from to here, without a good crossbow target for it to stop in, they're going through, so it's hard to see. Now we gotta put up a piece of cardboard. I think I knew where it went through, and it actually went through the turkey pretty decently and through the other guy and downward. But I did lose the tip. A little discouraging. I only got 1 arrow left, and I want to save that for the thing, the goat.
All right, low by that much. I lost the butt of the arrow. It bounced off, it ripped through here and went flying somewhere in here. All right. You wouldn't think it would be all that hard with an open sight. Good. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. They're shooting just an inch down, inch and a half down to the left. I'm getting them deeply into the target, and that's solid. That's a solid hit through. Throw the broadhead on there and at that distance. Good clean kill. And I'll have 3 arrows. So, not that they'll give me 3 chances. There we go. That'll do the job. Alright, still got enough for like 5 more shots, but I want to run with the exact same pressure I just did those last 2 shots with. 1, 2, 3, 5, 20. There we go. Perfect.
Instead of the air rifle, Greg had brought his breakdown bow, put it together, and he did some shooting while I was sighting in. And with 2 of us sitting in on the hunt, odds are pretty good we'll be bringing home the bacon. Or, well, in this case, the goat.
Alright, we're all loaded up. Here to go. Let's go see if we can get ourselves a goat. You're saying this is the first for you, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Assuming we do it, and we pull it off. We pulled off the sighting in. Now we just gotta pull off the taking one home. Alright, we're here. I just can't get over how wild this always seems to be. All this lava rock. Look at me, my professional rock climbing shoes.
That's what you got?
That's he's like, this guy. He's got to be like, Mike's got to be like, what a joke, these two. What a bunch of goofballs. All right, here. Look at the heat shimmers coming off of all that. It is hot as heck out here. This is so hot. Last time it was this hot was Texas when I visited during the summertime. I could only be outside for like 5 minutes, it felt like. It was so much muggier there.
I wanted to get in before they started moving, because sometimes if you're getting into the spot while they're coming up,
You ruin everything. The old trail?
yeah. So like this, stones are stacked here, leveled out.
Oh.
This is like a,
Truly native trail?
yeah, like mid 1800s, constructed by the Kingdom of Hawaii.
Like I mentioned in one of the previous episodes, which you can find that playlist linked in the description below. If you haven't seen them already, check them out. We were on a private property with Mike that he manages and is able to take hunts on. You can see here in the drone footage, these native trails were like highways for them back in the day, and they are amazing how straight they are. And despite them being hundreds of years old, they're just still so well defined and in such good shape.
The best place to ambush is going to be in here somewhere.
Okay.
Right on this trail, they'll come down underneath there.
So
this
one
is
of
the
the
main travel corridor.
Yeah.
And then they'll be, you know, a couple hundred yards on either side. You start to see the trails up above,
Yeah.
you know, and then trails down below.
So we just hiked 17 miles to this spot. I mean, look at the sweat coming down my face. Look at that. I've already got a sunburn that's blistering, and my feet, well, they look about in the same condition as they were before. They're pretty gnarly. got a weird little thing on it. Firm, hard. What did you say this is called?
It's called noni.
A noni.
Noni fruit.
Noni fruit. You can eat it?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I've never eaten it, but yeah, Hawaiian people, they use it as a medicinal plant.
So we're all set up there. The goats tend to come through here. If they go over there, we're in trouble. But Greg's up here. Let's see if he's built himself a blind that works. Whew. That stinks. That really smells. You can see it, but there's like this perfect 1, 2, 4, 5 foot wide trail right through here and up and over. It's just like all well worked from the goat feet, from the people's feet over the years, and making it into a pathway through here. What a different place. I feel like I'm on the moon almost. It's amazing. Find a nice shady spot. What are you thinking? You're gonna stand right there and just shoot through the tree right here?
Yeah, if they were to come through here, I could get a shot probably.
Yeah. It might look stupid, but my feet are comfy, cool, and not too hot, not sweaty. Just right. Camera bag. You put up a blind. I sit right here. We put a branch down over there, and when they come through the little trail right there, I give a shot right here, but most likely right there, 100% side on, kind of a textbook shot.
Dooty 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 doo. Oh, this looks good. I'm gonna stop and nibble here.
There is also a chance that they could cross through up there or down below, but there's enough of a group of them, he believes that at least some will cross through right here. I'll have a shot. Catch and cook goat with maybe some pineapple and teriyaki and jerked goat meat. It's gonna be good. I hear something. Just the wind in the trees. Air might actually be leaking. I'm probably losing a shot every half an hour out of it. I have to redo the gaskets when I get home. I really don't use this gun all that often. I'm so busy doing other stuff. It's like, it's not very good. I need to take better care of my tools so they take care of me, right? Boy, I really hope this works out. Lord, help us to get a goat. Really want a goat. I love goat meat. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name. Amen. Alright, we're not having any luck. He's gonna take a peek that way, and I'm gonna see if we're gonna see if we can't walk down the trail a little bit. Maybe we set up on the side of the trail real quick and see if we can get something.
You can see here that Hawaiian trail again, and the vegetation is thickest in the trail, whereas everything else is lava rocks. The majority of the plant life is springing up from around that trail, probably because of the goats choosing to use that and fertilizing and making it the first place that plants take hold. And of course, when I flew all the way down to the ocean, way, way away from where we were, there's the majority of the goats. We never made our way down to the ocean front, but man, As I see this in the drone footage, I am so enamored with these palms down by the water and building a camp there and spending 30 days spearfishing, hunting, and surviving here. It just looks so gorgeous. Fortunately, there's a ton of wild goats, and just because the majority of them are down by the ocean, doesn't mean we're not going to find one up here. Once we found the goats, they stopped moving towards us. They kind of were onto me. They were about 20 yards out, kind of 60 feet, right at the limit of what I would want to take with an open sights. Not the shot I was looking for, but I think I could have made it. Fortunately, I didn't have to. Right when I was about to line up on a shot, another one walked in just on the other side of the lava rock, about 10 to 15 yards away. The wide-angle lens makes it look further and harder to see than it is in real life, and at an easy stone's throw, it was the shot I was waiting for. Just a little bit of grass between the two of us, I lined that shot up, knowing that I could punch through that small amount of grass, right behind the shoulder, and took the shot.
Hopefully it stays down, but it looked like it was a really clean, perfectly lined up, and it was only 15 yards. It was like I was going for one of those, and then I saw that one like, holy cow.
Yeah.
That was exactly what I wanted.
Right, nice close. Looked like it was in the shoulder.
Yeah.
You have Kealakekua Bay right over that hump there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most pristine marine reserves in the state.
Yeah.
Right. And the biggest problem right now is the goats are stripping all of the vegetation off the cliffs above it. And so it's causing erosion, all the sediment coming down into the bay, which is killing the coral and really doing a lot of damage to that marine environment. So I've been actually talking to the state parks, telling them like, hey, this is a bigger problem than you think. You know, if you let the goat population go unchecked, then it's just gonna totally destroy that resource.
All right, we're gonna go check on it. It should be down. I think I'll put the air rifle here and not bring it because we don't need to. One shot. One shot should do it. Found it. It's down, right where we saw it go to. Thank you, Lord. Good, clean. That thing
Didn't go far.
didn't go far. That did a job on it. Oh, that was her first stop, where she stopped and made a whole bunch of noise, and we were like, yep, that was definitely her. And then she dropped right there, right over the edge, and that was the end of her. All right, retrieved the air rifle. Good girl. Good girl, you did a good job. I'll give you a treat when we get home. All right, now we gotta traipse our way back without stubbing a toe. Me and my silly shoes, and him shining the light in my eyes, and retrieve Greg. Retrieve Greg, and we're out of here. Let's go cook some goat. Goat has been marinating overnight. Let's see how they look. They look about the same as they looked yesterday. Don't need that anymore. Beautiful, yummy goat meat right there. I said it before, goat meat is one of my all-time, whoop, drop the garlic. all-time favorites. Kind of reminds me of my time before alone when we used to raise the goats. It was such a fun time. They remind me of fish in a fish tank because they're like so much fun to watch when you have them and you raise them. And it's a little hard to dispatch them. When we used to raise them up on the land, it would be like every 5 days you'd have to move their pens. So we had the hard metal panels from Tractor Supply, and you'd have to move 3 sides around. It takes 2 people to lift those and wiggle them through the bushes, because you want to put them in the most bushy areas so the goats have as much as possible to eat, and they'd still get a scoop of grain and a bale of hay to work, because they need a certain amount of things to go into their digestive system to be able to be healthy. And we'd raise them up, and we'd always have to bring them water all winter long, things like that. And we'd get them till fall time, and then it would be and we'd have goat meat. We'd can enough goat meat back in the day that we would have 1 can of goat meat a week all year long for the rest of the year. Paper bags for plates and foil. What I wouldn't give for a nice outdoor kitchen set up in my own little place up here in the hills of Hawaii. And oh man, that'd be so awesome. Out of there. You can see they're fairly substantial even for those skinny goats. It's not much. It's about the thickness of 3/4 by 1.5 inches. You can see how long it is. It's not a bad piece of meat there. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but like I love the cooking stuff. I feel like I could come here to Hawaii and just retire here and just do like a cooking show, catching cooking all the time. I'm like so inspired by this place when it comes to the catch and cook. There's so many beautiful things, so many fruits and vegetables and things that are just growing here. It's the middle of winter, and the flowers and the presentation that I could put together on platters of having company, and just it's just heavenly. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for Hawaii and Maine. I love Maine. Sorry, Maine. Not denigrating what you did there in Maine, Lord. You did a great job with Maine. But you really nailed it when it comes to Hawaii, I think. And if you get the cook right, you won't notice any difference between this maybe and like a really expensive steak, except for the fact that it takes a teeniest bit more chewing. It's a teeniest bit more fibrous when it comes to, a little bit of a picking the teeth after. But the flavor is, I find, sometimes even better than a piece of steak. Alright, move our meat to the side. I'm going to put a whole clove of garlic into this mess. Oh, that one looks like it's hard to peel. I'm just gonna eat that one. Try this at home, boys and girls. Oh, this is gonna be good. I might have gotten overly ambitious. I don't think all that's gonna fit in there. This is a messy process. Lose a few little bits and pieces as we're cooking, but this is gonna be good. There we go, let's put it on the fire. We'll bag up that other piece for Greg and he can cook it on the fire another night when I'm gone. Get some nice hardwoods. That'll make some nice pieces of coal. Get that going. Get some nice coals out of these. Alright, just toss the meat on there, a little bit of more hot sauce, the chipotle sauce on the outside of it, and Greg put his fish on there. He's got a fish with stuff. You have to check out his video if you want to see that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I think we're looking pretty good, huh? We should cut into it and check it, though.
I think we should check it.
Yeah.
I'll get you a knife.
Yeah. I give it. Oh yeah, that looks good, huh?
I think it's done.
Yeah. Alright, let's get it off the fire.
I'd like to try that.
Yeah. I know the sun kind of takes it right out of you. I don't know what it is. Let's do it separate.
I just want to try the goat more than anything.
I was hoping to be like a nice log and the whole thing would cut right apart and have all the different layers of things, but hey, it's still gonna taste the same. Alright, there you go. Whew.
Right on.
Alright, say grace and let's dig in. Lord, thank you for the goat. Bless his food to our body. In Jesus' name, amen.
Okay, so
I'm
going to try a piece of the goat.
Just
first.
straight up, yeah. Needs to be cut up smaller.
I like, it's a little kind of rubbery, but the flavor's there.
Mm-hmm.
I like the flavor. The flavor's awesome.
All right, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of mango, and a piece of goat. There we go. Got the goat, bacon, jalapeno, onion, garlic, all. Whoop, I lost my bacon. Piled up. That's what I came to Hawaii for right there.
It felt really good harvesting the goat with a 50 caliber air rifle, goat being one of my favorites. And when I got back home, I had the fancy idea of modifying it for some fish.
And we're gonna rig it for slingbow fishing. Going after suckers tonight. So I got my Riverbend longbow here, my sweet bow that Riverbend longbow made. We're gonna check the speed on this with the chrono and see if we can't tune that to do the same sort of thing. So I think the first thing we should do is figure out a baseline of how fast I want this to go. Let's see, right now it's got, it's like a little bit in the green, 1 shot left at normal power. Let's chrono that and then chrono the bow and see what we're working with. I'm a little nervous. I've never fired this thing inside. It literally is like a regular gun. It's a little bit less power, but only that much. Oh, help if I unlocked it first. I think I'll fire it on low power, so that gives me a good base for, it has 2 settings when you pull back the hammer here. 1, low power, and then higher power. But still, low power is pretty darn powerful. There we go. I'm gonna take the scope off. That's gonna be in the way. This scope, I have to say, like this digital scope with these cameras and stuff in it, so you can record your shots, kind of garbage. It's a novelty item. You want a scope for night vision, you get a good scope, and then you get a night vision unit to go on the back of it. Because that's ridiculous. It throws your shots all off. Safety off. And here we go. Make sure it's... And it's too fast to even record it on the chrono. Oh my goodness. Well, the chrono doesn't seem to be working, so I'm just gonna have to go by feel, I guess. And that feels like it's really fast and have a deep, maybe the arrows penetrate. That's a crossbow target. And it's meant to stop them when they're under a really powerful load. So, this being a 55-pound bow, I just have to go by what it feels like to drive an arrow into the target with that. Look at that. This thing's awesome. Still nothing on the chrono, and these arrows barely stick into the target. They don't even stick in enough that they'll stay straight in, they just fall down. I'm not really whipping them down hard, but that's what I figured I'd be doing if I'm shooting at suckers. So, and this is definitely the feel of the arrow coming off. This is like 3 times the amount of power than the slingbow had that I did this with last year. So that's what we're looking for, is an arrow to hit that and not barely stick in enough that it stays upright or fall down. Time to reduce the power.
You just have to kind of use a bit of force to get it on.
The Dragon Claw, is there a way to turn down the pressure on that easily? I tried all I could, watched some YouTube videos, phone a friend. In the end, the solution is a smaller spring, but that's a complete teardown. We're not doing that tonight, so we'll run some of the pressure out of it. Let's see if I can't put the pump on it and open the valve and just let some air out. I just have to pump it up a little, bring a little pressure into the gun to open the gun's valve. There we go. Nope. That's it. They say you don't want to go off half-cocked, right? But that's literally what we're gonna have to do. Perfect. There we go. All the way till it's right in the black before it bounces back off the target. Just gotta figure out how to put that littlest bit of air into there. I'm trying to put like 200 PSI into this thing for like 3 or 4 shots. Real technical around here. We just like, we shoot it and it's going at about the right speed, feels right. And we got our fiberglass arrows. And I was trying to decide whether I use this fiberglass arrow with the string attaches here so it can slide back as the arrow travels forward, or if I use one of these. But then I have these cups that you can put like a 35 caliber round into the air rifle instead of the 50 caliber round, and these are kind of like a wadding that pushes it out. So I was thinking about sticking one of these on the end of the arrow. See, the tips are these same ones I used last year at Spring Open. If these can screw onto these arrows, I just got to figure out how to get the line on there. Nope, wrong tips. Proper planning and preparation prevents poor performance, as they say. Necessity is the mother of invention. They also say that. That might have been a bad idea. Here we go. Nothing a little electrical tape or duct tape wouldn't solve. Make it just a little bit less tight. Well, not the prettiest thing, but she ain't ugly. Ooh, that's tight. Oop, too far. Pull it out a little and put some electrical tape on it. 1, so it stops right there, and 2, so it stays centered in the bore when I push it back in. Just like these guys do, they have a slug on the tip that's meant to stop and center it here so it comes out of the barrel straight. Probably don't need it for fishing, but it'll also help it so I don't overpack it. Oh, isn't that awesome? Let's try it. Wish me luck. She doesn't like to hold that low pressure. Let's see. Yes, I got it. I got it. Just got to get the reel on there. Arrow is intact, mint condition. Going after suckers. 2, 3, 4. That was it. 4 shots. That one was barely on the target. And, ooh, this is gonna be awesome. I was hoping to put the reel on this side, but I don't have a rail. I do have a rail right here, though. Is that ridiculous? I can actually see past it. Oh, I think we got it. And, oh, it sounds like our guest is here. Special guest. I don't know if you guys remember this guy. Last time, hey! This is Chris. And if you watched the Vegas video, him and I met just on Facebook. Yep. I was like,
Real Vegas fishing crew.
Real Vegas fishing. So he just showed up today. I invited him up to help me with some work on the place and to go have some adventures. So his first day out, we're gonna go have an adventure. Check out what I just rigged up.
Yeah, this.
You want to see the test run?
Yeah,
you got to see this. We gotta try it. I gotta show him the test run. There, that's tight.
Golden pony boy.
All right, and so then.
That's what you're shooting?
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting, the fishing arrow. So I've attached this to there, and then now I attach this to the bow fishing thing at the end. Reel it up. And test. Boom. That's
Hey, I think that's gonna work.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, she got it. She's on. Oh, I gotta remember how to suck if I go. Remember how to whine. Like, there we go. Oh. There we got him. There we go. Just gotta remove the barbed hook. I think we're ready to go. Let's go get some suckers. All right, we're here in Swanville. We're gonna go down over here, see if the suckers are in, and then we'll get geared up, see if we can get one. What do we got?
Oh no, it's not. It's moss.
There is crawdads in here.
4 trout.
Yep.
5.
Let's go check up above the dam.
Oh, here comes, look at this trout. He's nice. Swimming.
Oh yeah?
We just
He's like, hey. Oh, there's a couple right here. Yeah. Nothing but trout down here below the dam. Can't shoot trout. Gotta find the suckers. Let's check above the dam. Oh, they're there. Right there.
Those are suckers?
Yeah, look at them.
Yo!
Look at them.
Okay.
Cruising around right down by the bottom of the wall. See that?
Look at that. Hey, this is gonna be fun.
That would have been a perfect one right there.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, we gotta go before we scare them away. And go get geared up and come back. Chris is gonna be rocking the spear. Here's your weapon, sir.
Yeah.
You ready?
This is Sparta. Is that how they do it?
I think so. Let's do this. I don't know why I'm whispering like Batman, but it feels like I should be just because it's so epic. Are you ready, honey? She says she's ready. Ah, they disappeared. Get loaded up. We should have just come up guns a-blazing right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Now they're out there further. All right, we'll shut the lights off and give them a bit. We'll go poke around, see if one of them's come down over the dam. Because when they're in the river, they're kind of trapped and we can get at them either side. But up here, if they're not swimming in close, they're out too far, it's hard to hit.
I found this can below the dam, so I thought I'd take a few shots at it to zero in. You see, there's this thing called refraction when you're trying to aim at stuff in the water. The problem lies in the fact that light travels slower through water. As it travels up through the water slowly, when it hits the surface, it speeds up as it hits the air, meaning that your direct line of sight is broken, and what you actually see is that direct line of sight as the light was traveling through the air continued and projected and repaired by your brain, showing you that the can is not really where it is. So you literally have to aim below where you're seeing the can to hit it. So depending on the depth of the water and your angle to the water, that's exacerbated even more, and you have to calculate for all that when aiming below your object you're trying to hit. It's a little bit late this go around, but I have this idea in my head as I sit here and edit this. Maybe I could invent a pendulum sight that calibrated for the amount of refraction based on the depth of water and the angle of the gun.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, you missed. Where'd he go?
Right under this thing. Oh, he just dodged me and that just
Oh
hurt
man, did he?
really, really bad.
Here we go. You found him? 4 of them. Oh, no way. Yeah, and you, oh, hold on, hurry up.
Look at the big one on the left.
Oh yeah.
Got him!
Oh yeah.
Got him! Look at him!
Fish on.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Trophy.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. That's a good one. Look at that. That's a heavy, beefy fish. There's some sides on these guys. This will make some good eating. Let's see if we can get another one or two. And then we'll go cook them up. Of course to him, he's like, this thing's tiny, right?
Yeah, that's a throwback.
This is the fish that his fish eats for bait.
I say, yep. That's almost eater size.
Yeah. The beautiful thing is, if we get a couple, I'm just about to get my lobster traps. There's tons of these out here, and I can bait up and turn these into lobster. I mean, that's a trading up. Is that awesome or what?
That's all that. Oh, I got it.
Ready to go again.
They're hiding under the rock?
I'm trying to hide under that rock right there. Oh, I missed. Oh, how did you miss that? Like they're scraping off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is just too much fun.
Get him.
Oh! Ah, it went right through. He's right there in the log.
I see him.
I think I went through and then it bounced off a rock, came right back out of him.
I see his hole. Oh, they are quick.
Man. Oh, you gotta walk right in there and get that one.
Oh, I got him.
Spear.
Here.
De-spear your guy. Oh.
Catch him. Oh, your line snapped.
I snapped my line.
You press the button?
I might not have pressed the button.
Well, now we know what it does. Yo, what are you doing right now?
Wire on.
What is that?
It's my survival belt.
No way.
So I got some wire, and
hey, I ain't never seen that in my life.
we'll wire the head back on. The pin must have come out. It's full of like different things. Like that's the cordage maker, compass. I don't know why I have a compass in there. It's so dorky.
Hey.
Like I don't think I've ever used a compass in my life.
One day you'll need it, man.
And then by then it'll be like empty of liquid and it won't work. But it's like a little Chinese compass.
Yeah.
But so
that's cool though.
So now we can fix this. The tip came off, and we need the tip if we're gonna go up over the dam and check one last time. There we go. That should do it. Put my belt away.
Convenience.
Yep.
That's actually cool though.
That should be pretty darn secure.
This one's gonna catch the world record.
Yeah, right?
Suckerfish right now, watch.
Let's do it.
There they are!
Are they?
Look right there, get that big one!
I can't get it to cock. Oh, come on. Stop. Oh!
Oh, you barely missed him.
Oh, no, don't move. Don't move. Stay, Daddy. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I scared him.
Ready for the next one?
All right, let's try again. We can't give up now. Oh, there's one right here.
Get him?
Yep. Yeah! I got another one.
And another one bites the dust.
Oh, it's in the tail though.
Down. Another one bites the dust.
Woo! All right. That's another one. All right, that's 3. I think that's enough. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll go home, get some sleep. He'll join us in 2 seconds. We'll start doing some cooking out on the fire outside. Let's go. He's just gonna eat them raw. I cooked this one on a 2x4, 2x6 because I didn't have another cedar board, but I wanted to do it. So let's take that out. Ooh. Ooh, the lemon one. That one is on a cedar board. There we go. And of course, taters, precious taters.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Look at you, y'all. Dusty.
I know. You have been working hard, man.
He's been in the shop making some tables and different things we needed.
What's this one over here?
That one, okay, so from the top we got, that one's adobo on green onions and onions, and had some olive oil on. And then this one's olive oil, salt and pepper, and lemons. And this one's Ace's spice, Ace's first cast seasoning. And then just, what did I have, butter? Or I think I put butter on it, yep. And this one's taters and garlic and onions, just on the, all on the Z-Grill.
Making my stomach growl, man.
So I'll plate you up some, and we'll do a taste test here. Oh, and I forgot, this is homemade mayonnaise.
Yeah?
I made my own mayonnaise.
You smelling it, don't you? No, stay down.
The pup wants some. What do you think? Huh?
Should we forget to slap some green onions on there, man?
Hey, you want some green onions on yours? I'm not sure if they're gonna be super duper edible, because they're, well, I mean, they are, but like, how are you gonna chew them up? Because they're just like.
We're gonna find out.
It'll be messy, but it could do it. There's that board I had you cut earlier.
Yep. It's now seasoned.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready for the next cook.
Yeah.
The mayonnaise, the
tartar
secret
sauce.
Oh, tartar.
Yeah, it was. Well, I made mayonnaise and then I made homemade tartar sauce. Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for blessing us with the fish when we went to the river. And dog says so too. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Yes, I know. You want some?
I'm really excited for the sauce.
It's good. That one with the onions and adobo. It's just, right? How's that sauce?
The sauce is actually amazing, but I kind of want to try this fish on its own.
Right?
You know what's crazy, man?
The lemon fish is really lemony.
Is it?
More lemony than I thought it would be.
I'm actually surprised something that could be used for a bait fish actually tastes really, really, really good.
Yeah, right? With the...
I like the lemon one.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't like the lemon one so much.
I like the lemon one.
I'll check this out. What we got there?
Some caviar?
Some cooked caviar.
Was it hiding inside the...
Yeah, the big one that I got there.
Really?
The first one was full of them.
There we go. I like the texture. It's like a tabbouleh almost.
Right? Mmm. Oh, hot.
A little bit.
That is so good. That's just the butter mostly. I mean, it's like just stewed in the butter and sucked it all right up.
Mmm.
So rich. Roasted red peppers, pickles, and kimchi spice, and it's just chop them.
You have to watch the video to find the rest.
Yeah. Those taters were on there the longest.
Bomb.
And there's like this like hint of smoky flavor that I've never had in taters before, even doing them on a grill.
Oh, no. Someone's left out.
Last year when I did this, it wasn't nearly as good as this. Like, there was the tartar sauce and the suckers, and people were like, oh, I love this with the tartar sauce. It just tastes like a plain fish, but these are like,
oh yeah,
this is a gourmet. You gotta go for a little pinch of the egg.
Yeah, if Noah's doing it, I gotta do it. I thought that it was gonna like blow up in my mouth like a gusher. Oh, gross. And it didn't. Yeah. So that's a very pleasant surprise.
Explosion of flavor.
The explosion of fish flavor is not what I'm hoping for.
We'll edit in like a fish head on top of Noah's body. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's creamy. Little creamy eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
Little creamy eggs.
Little creamy eggs, but in a good way.
But there's like a gritsy thing to it too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like a good cooked grits.
Keto grits.
Like they have a really crunchy-ish, but like, yeah.
Have you ever had poor man's lobster? take any white meat fish, so we could take this, and you boil it in lemon lime 7-Up. Boil it.
Not where I thought you were gonna go?
No, boil it. And you'll watch it. The meat, you'll throw it in there raw and boil it. It'll start turning white and it'll start flaking apart just like lobster meat. Pull it out, soak it in some butter, and identical to lobster. I don't care what white fish you have.
Have you had real lobster before? Because it sounded like you haven't.
But when you're from the West Coast, you have poor man's lobster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, first place, second place, third place, and then the lemon fourth.
Yeah.
Your potatoes beat the fish?
Yeah. I really like the potatoes. Yeah.
The potatoes are the bomb.
All right, if that's what we're doing, I'm gonna go first, second, third.
So the aces is the third
for me.
For you.
For me.
For you. All right. What about you, Noah?
I appreciated because the potatoes were stellar, and they paired really well with the lemon fish, I thought.
Yeah.
So it was like a good combination of flavor. So I'd say that they're like tied to make first place, and then everything else is just good.
Everything else is just runners up. Fish eggs for me was number 1, and then the onion fish and the lemon. It doesn't even belong in my repertoire. I don't really like lemon squeezed on things, and so like I'll never do that again if I can help it. Somebody else might want to eat with me, and so maybe I'll do it for them. And the taters, precious, are just. They're precious, and you just can't beat a good tater.
It's been almost 5 years now since I got the Seneca Dragon Claw 50 caliber air rifle. The arrows are awesome. That was so cool taking the goat and the slugs and using them. It was a little bit overkill on the rabbit, but it worked. And modifying it to shoot suckers and do a catch and cook with those was so cool. I've really enjoyed the gun, and it's held up really well. I haven't had any problems, but I still look forward to getting some bigger game and kind of working my way up the food chain. Maybe a deer this fall with it, and then putting in for the moose lottery and seeing if we can't get a moose with it. We'll see. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Fowler out.